think that I'm being that selfish.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for another small kitchen organization video. Today I'm showing you guys how to create a DIY spice rack using my Cricut. This video is sponsored by Cricut, and I know you will all just love this super budget-friendly way to organize spices. We're also organizing my husband's supplements and protein, all of my serveware and mugs, kitchen utensils, and other miscellaneous items. But really, these ideas you can take and use them a number of different ways, so I think there's something for everyone in this video. As you can see, my kitchen had seen better days organization-wise, so I'm really excited to show you the new ideas I've come up with. If you've been around my channel for a while, you will know I have organized and reorganized my kitchen several times, and I said I was done with this series, but life happens, things change, spaces need a refresh, and I hope this video helps you guys organize your small spaces too. Some of my systems I came up with in my past videos are still working excellent to this day, and I will share those with you if you need a refresher, but some of them weren't, and that's okay, so that's why we're here. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I love to make small space organization videos, and I'll have some of my favorite ones linked down below if you want to catch up.
Hard to think straight. If you still love me, I can wait, I can wait.
As usual, in my small kitchen organization videos, I have some new products that I have purchased to use for this video. Everything that I bought was from Amazon, so I will have it all linked in my description box below if you guys are looking for links to something. And the reason why I use Amazon is just because it's easily accessible to everybody, and I just want to make sure that anything I talk about in my videos, you guys are able to find. And now we're going to go around KonMari style, and we're just going to completely empty out every single cabinet that I plan on organizing, because not only do I want to get some organization done today, but I also want to make sure that I'm decluttering anything that I just don't need anymore and is taking up space.
Hey, I don't think you're supposed to go. Maybe I'm just too slow. We should just lean together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there.
The way that I was organizing my spices before, it worked pretty well. The only thing that I didn't like about it was that the bottles tended to slip out a little bit because they were just a little bit too small for these holders. So I've come up with something else, which you'll see in just a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to remove these off the back of my door since I'm not using them anymore.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart.
This spice rack is so budget friendly. Literally all you need for this is some wood cut to size. Now I'm super minimal about my spice collection, but for those of you who have a much larger collection, you can customize this completely to fit your needs. This project cost me under $10, and I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. So first things first, I just had my dad cut me a piece of wood. I wanted this to be a tiered spice rack so I could see everything easily and just also utilize vertical space. So we've got a smaller piece for the front and a larger piece for the back. I just wanted to sand these down pretty good. You could paint these whatever color you want. In my case, I stained them the shade Early American, and I think the finish is super pretty and would work for any decor style that you might have.
Then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste
Now for the best part, we're going to transform this budget spice rack and create custom labels using my Cricut Joy. With the Cricut Joy, you can either use Cricut Design Space to create your designs, or in my case, I am using the app. I love the app. It's really quick and convenient, and you can do it all right from your iPhone. So all you need to do is open your app, select quick labels, and you can pick the style of label that you like. Then you just type out the labels that you want. You can customize the size and the font. There's tons of pretty font options, so there's something for everyone. From there, all you're going to do is hit make it, and your Cricut will precisely cut your label or labels for you. For this project, I used the permanent smart vinyl, and I love using this material because with the Cricut smart materials, you don't even need a cutting mat. Once my design is cut, I just use my weeding tool to remove any unwanted vinyl, and then I use my transfer tape to lift my label up and place it on my wood. Just does not get any easier, and I am in love with the way that this turned out. I originally was going to place this in a cabinet, but it turned out so nice that I'm actually just going to leave it out as decor. If you're into organization, the Cricut machines will seriously be your very best friend. I have both the Cricut Maker and the Joy. Today we use the Joy. This is a much more affordable option if you're looking into buying one of these machines, and it is worth every penny and then some. If you're a regular here, you guys see me use it all the time in my videos. Most recently, I used it in my small bathroom organization video, and it seriously transformed the space. The Cricut Joy app sets this machine apart for me because it's just so user-friendly and fast. This entire project took me less than 10 minutes and took this budget spice rack and made it look honestly professional. I love my Cricut Joy because it's compact. You can literally take it anywhere with you. I've even brought mine to work with me and helped a coworker make labels for her kitchen. It can cut over 50 materials, and it's perfect for everyday projects. Plus, it's a great price point as well. So if you're interested in trying out the Cricut, I will have everything linked in my description box below, as well as all of the materials and tools I used for this project. You guys will love this machine, and it will totally up your organization game. Thank you so much, Cricut, for sponsoring this video. The next area that we're working on is my serveware cabinet. This space not only needed to be decluttered, but also just totally revamped. I did have a shelf riser in there before, but I felt that it was too big and I wasn't able to properly utilize some of the space in this cabinet. So I got some new smaller shelf risers on Amazon, and this worked a lot better. These came in a 2-pack, and just like everything else in this video, I will have them linked in my description box below. I also got the under shelf basket and the mug hooks. Those are awesome for utilizing vertical space. They're both super versatile products too. You can really use them for anything, which you will see some other uses for them later in this video. Plus, they're renter friendly since they don't require any drilling. So I ended up using the basket to store some of my toddler's cups. The cabinet where I stored them prior was just not super functional anymore. Nothing was fitting in there, so this really helped to get those out and free up some space. And now all of Carson's plates, bowls, and cups are in one cabinet. If you're new to my channel and didn't know this, I have done several small kitchen organizing videos since moving into this apartment. They're all budget and renter friendly as well, and each one is full of different ideas. So I would love for you to check out the other videos in this series as well. Now we're tackling my husband's protein and supplements cabinet. I knew I needed to do this when he tried to open it just the other day and all of his things toppled out on him. I heard him say it was a mess and he didn't even have that much stuff in there, which is true. It just goes to show how important properly utilizing the space really is. So for this cabinet, I used the other shelf riser to store his pre-workouts and make it easier to see what he has. And I also purchased this tiered organizer for his protein bars. This was so much better than the basket he was using before because it makes it much easier to see what's in there without having to sift through anything or even remove it from the space. I also got another tiered organizer to store supplements and other miscellaneous items, again to use that vertical space and make it easier to see and grab what is needed. We don't have a pantry in this apartment, so something I highly suggest is a freestanding pantry cabinet. For a while, I used one by Closet Made, but right around Christmas, I created a new one by transforming an IKEA cabinet. I will have that video linked in the cards right here, as well as in my description box if you need some ideas for a pantry cabinet. As I went along, I made sure to declutter anything I didn't need any longer. It can be really overwhelming to KonMari style, take everything out of your space and have it all staring at you. So I tend to focus on one space at a time and get as much put away in its new spot as possible to reduce the clutter around me. And then I just slowly go through and declutter the things that are getting left behind. This slim cabinet is really awkward, and I wanted to come up with a good way to store everything I needed without them all just piled into containers like they were before. It made finding things really difficult, and it just wasn't working for me anymore. So I realized that all my sharp utensils that I try to keep out of my toddler's reach had holes in them, and I was able to use my other mug hooks to hang them up. I was super excited about this. Like I said, a lot of these products can be used in multiple different ways and can be totally customizable to what you need them for. I also saw these cabinet dividers on Amazon and thought they were perfect for just sectioning off a cabinet.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you.
I can't reach the top of my cabinets without standing on a chair or on a ladder, so anything that I don't grab as often, I tend to put way up high in the top of my cabinets.
Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
I'm a big fan of drawer dividers, so I've used these in a couple of different videos. I mainly use them in my bathroom. They're awesome just for subdividing out a space, so I'm just going to use this to store some of my salt and pepper, some of my extra Chick-fil-A sauces, and then what I have left of single-use plastic bags. This is all I have left, and I do not plan to buy any more. I've made the switch completely over to reusable plastic bags.
Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened.
This is another pretty awkward cabinet. I really don't know what I'm supposed to put in here, so I just make the best of it. I'm just putting some of my bigger items like a big bulk pack of vinegar and some extra all-purpose spray in there for now. But I did notice there was a shelf way up in the back that I've never seen was there before, so I just moved it down and I used that to store my hand mixer. My under the kitchen sink organization system has worked excellent since I did it. It's been a long time now since I filmed my last kitchen organization video, and this has worked really well. So like I said, all those other videos are going to be linked in my description box. So if you want to see that, it was in my most recent one, and all the links to everything that I used under there will be in that video. One of the best feelings to me is when you're finishing up an organization project and then you go ahead and clean the space. So I'm just going to walk around and get the rest of anything that's out put away, declutter whatever's left, and then clean off my countertops so that I can display my spice rack. I'm so excited about this thing. I have done in every single one of my kitchen organization videos, I think I've done something related to spice rack organization, because this can be really tough, and I think this is my favorite by far. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think of this project, but I am so happy with the way that it turned out.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside. A different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care what you.
We keep some of the more unhealthy snacks way up high above the fridge in this big cabinet, so I just wanted to use my other basket, my under the shelf basket, to store some of those snacks, because it can be really hard to see what's in there because it's just so high up. I need a chair or a ladder in order to see it. So the basket definitely helped, and it just made it look, I mean, even a little bit more organized, but I for sure was not going for fancy in this cabinet. But this is where we're going to leave off in this small kitchen organizing video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and it gave you lots of great ideas. Like I said, everything that I used in this video is going to be linked in my description box below. Also, don't forget to check out the Cricut machines using the link in my description box. You guys are going to love this machine if you're into organization. It's seriously my favorite thing ever. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will come back again for another video.